How to do client outreach the right way. Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. So if you are an online business owner, an online course creator, or an online coach, this is absolutely the video for you. We all know that if you want to get regular, consistently paying clients, it is not enough to just be creating content, showing up on social media, going live, giving value, collaborating, being on podcasts. We also need to proactively seek out potential clients and start conversations to get them engaged. This is what we call outreach. However, there are so many business mentors, gurus, experts, supposedly self-proclaimed, that just give at best outdated or at worst quite sleazy, pushy techniques of how to do outreach. So here is the wrong way to do client outreach. Messaging hundreds of people a day with the same copy and paste template that immediately tries to sell to them or give them fake value where I'll do this for you for free. It comes across straight away as salesy, desperate, and also it makes us feel as the person receiving that message that we're just a number and clearly you're just sending this to everybody you can find. Then to make it worse, and we've all had experiences of this I'm sure, you then send 3, 4, 5, 6 follow-up messages when we've ignored you, saying, just checking you got my message, just giving you a nudge, can you come back to me, hello, stop ignoring me. I understand the gurus teaching this method are talking about it being a numbers game, and if you send 10,000 a week, you're probably going to get 3 yeses. But geez, what are you doing to your reputation? You're just coming across as salesy, sleazy. Actually, best way of putting it is you're coming across as a pest. So let's ditch that terrible advice and instead let's focus on how can we still proactively do outreach in a much better way. Well, this is what I teach. Firstly, before you do any outreach at all, I recommend there's some fundamental things that you need to put in place that are going to be the foundation so that when you start doing the outreach, you've set yourself up to win. So here's the pre-outreach steps. Number 1, get really clear on who is your ideal client. Don't be a generalist. Don't try and appeal to everybody. Don't try and be liked, loved, accepted by everybody. Be really clear who is the exact kind of person that your business serves. Number 2, make sure your profile is now set up to attract those kind of people and make it really clear that they are your people. That is who you serve. So things like what you write in your bio, spell it out to them, let you know who you are, what you do, and who you serve. Color schemes, branding, picture, make sure it is all aligned with that ideal client avatar. Number 3, now make sure that all the content you're creating speaks directly to that person. So that when somebody does discover you or does speak to you, if they have a little look through your social media, which we all do, we always have a bit of a nosy, right? It speaks to them, it resonates with them. So for example, rather than just being a fitness instructor that helps anybody that wants to lose weight, what you could be is niche it down and be a fitness instructor that helps men in the 30s who are parents who have ADHD. Now, if all your content is speaking to men who are in the 30s who are also dads and they also have ADHD, the way you create your content can speak directly to their kind of challenges, their lifestyle, balancing being a dad with a neurodivergent brain and the schedule and the responsibilities that comes with that and maybe their work life and still trying to be in shape. That means you can speak specifically to those problems so that if I was a neurodivergent dad that wanted to lose weight and I see your content, it's going to really resonate. I'm going to feel seen, heard, and importantly, really understood by you. So they're the pre-outreach steps to get in place. Once you've done that, I'm going to give you 3 actions to follow that you can just do every single week. That simple. Number 1, proactively seek out and hunt for your ideal target audience. So following on from that example that I've just given you, I would be looking in things like Facebook groups, communities, memberships that are designed for men with ADHD. I'd be looking for Facebook groups for dads, and I would be searching, typing in and proactively looking for these kind of guys that I can then connect with in these groups, engage in their comments, reply to what they're saying in those groups, and then I can give them an ad or a follow after already making that initial contact. Now you can do that every single day of the week. You can just take half an hour, find where these people hang out, engage with them, and then give them a follow. Some of them will follow you back. some of them might not, but this is where it is just a little bit of a numbers game. And then that's it. That's the first step. The second step is, as you're building that following of these guys in this example, you then want to proactively take an interest in them. So rather than DMing them going, I hope you don't mind me connecting, I'm a fitness coach and I just thought you might be an ideal client, I can see you need to lose weight. Rather than doing that, which is just horrendous, what you could do is just take an interest in their content. What are some of the things they're posting? Maybe it's having a nice day with the kids. Like it, send a nice comment. Big one is reply to people's stories, even if it's just the fire emoji. If there's something they post that you agree with, it could be nothing to do with what you teach, what your business is. It could just be to do with, they say something about a film, a TV show, the football, and you just respond because either you agree or maybe you disagree, and you can have a bit of banter about, oh, you don't support that team, do you? You know, like lads do. Well, most lads, not me, because I don't really watch football, but you get the gist. Basically, just be a normal, good human being where all you're doing is tracking down the right kinds of people and then having normal human interaction and engagement with them. The third step is every single week, you want to create engaging story posts. Now, little bit of a hack with this. If you're getting low story views, what you can do is firstly, delete any current stories. So you go back to 0 and start from scratch. Take a photograph within the app, i.e. don't upload a photo from your photo gallery, because Instagram, social media generally are rewarding original organic content that is created in their app. So it's a little bit of a hack you can use is take the photo within the app, then add an engaging poll on there. And again, this doesn't need to be about your business or what you teach. It could just be about food, family life, football. Doesn't need to begin with an F. It's just the way that it came to my mind. Films, all right, maybe it needs to begin with an F. Stop it. TV, there you go. That's not an F. Just things that are going to drive engagement that are normal human interests. What that does when you create a poll is naturally you're going to get higher engagement. You're going to get people interacting with your story, which then the algorithm goes, okay, this must be of value. We'll show it to more of your audience. More people are going to see what you're doing, which is great. But the second thing is you've now got a list of people that you can contact with a response. And again, just start a conversation. And our aim is to be in front of our target audience and get them to know, like, and trust us. Not to sell to them, not to be sleazy, not to be salesy, not to be pushy. What this does is start to help people understand you, recognize whether they align with you or not, build a relationship, build that rapport. And naturally what you'll find is they then come to you and go, by the way, I notice you are a insert what you are, fitness coach, art teacher, life coach, business coach. And actually, I think I need to get into shape or whatever it is you do. Just out of interest, how much do you charge? Could I jump on a call with you to find out more? This is the difference between push and pull marketing. Yes, you're being proactive and specific and strategic about going after these people, but you're focused on playing the long game and recognizing some of these people might become clients in 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, even a couple of years. But just by consistently making this part of your weekly action plan, this is going to compound, and more you're going to be getting the right people following you, the right people engaging with you. You're going to be building relationships with those people, and then it's just a matter of time before they either contact you anyway and ask you a question about your services, or some of your content just relates on the right day at the right time, and then bang, they're like, yes, I'd like to book him. Guys, this is seriously golden, but it is a numbers game and it is about consistency. You can't just do this once or twice a year. If you can just build this into your weekly routine and do it, compound it over time, it's going to be one of the best ways to not only have a strong reputation where people see you as doing business the right way, but where people come to you wanting to work with you rather than you pushing it on them and forcing them to work with you. Give it a try, and I'll see you on the next video. Make sure you subscribed if you want more of this kind of game-changing, phenomenal advice. It's just wonderful, isn't it?